And the air was just right for Skyrim.
Sure was. Even the Khajiit.
And the air was just right for Skyrim.
Yep. So what are you going to do?
Hold on to your butts.
And,
You die. She dies. Everybody dies.
so we're going to play some Skyrim. And I figured out what that weird crash on load was. So I could play the game and I could save the game. But when I went to go load the game, if not, well, it would sometimes crash on load unless I went through display tweaks and my INI and everything and made sure that all the resolutions were set to the same resolution. And when it would crash, the crash log was mentioning Skeleton, Mist Man, or Bone Man from DLC 2. So I'm like, what the heck is going on here? So I actually did a little bit of digging. I'm like, okay, well, it wasn't doing this before. What did I add recently? Well, I added a mod by Doodles that's called DPI Scaling Fix. And that in and of itself is a good mod. Okay. It's not a problem with that mod. It's an incompatibility between that mod and the widescreen fix
Kiss your life goodbye.
that I was using. So anytime I was running the widescreen fix, at the same time I was running the DPI scaling fix, it would crash the game. Why are we fighting with just our hands?
I don't want to hurt you. You've got to believe me.
Where are you at? You little bugger? Come here.
Ha! Yeah!
Alright, we got you. So, kind of interesting that that's what it was. But after disabling the DPI scaling fix, yeah, the game's been stable. They haven't had any problems with loading saves or anything like that. So, yeah, watch out for incompatibilities, people. And kind of like doubling up on effects. Don't double up on things like your DPI scaling. You know, especially if you play in, and it wasn't happening on the regular install, which was 1080p, 1920 by 1080, right? Because it wasn't scaling the DPI. It was only when I started using the widescreen fix that it was an issue. That's interesting. A common soul gem too, and raw chicken eggs, a giant's toe. It's interesting that they've got this up here. Alright. In any case, what's up, Last Challenger? And Dante?
Got any skooma? Just asking for a friend.
Just asking for a friend. We got Barbas. We're running around with Barbas. We need to go and take care of that. Let's find out what else we're doing. Also, I changed the leveling a little bit. That's where Caden is. Ooh. Carjo. That's where we're going. We're going back to Carjo, which would kind of be this way. Thinking about doing a vampire survival mode playthrough. Well, that'd be interesting. I don't know. I've tried playing vampires. I just can't get into it. Not my thing. I mean, I can play a werewolf, but I use a mod called Revert Form. I do not hook it to the moon cycle, so as I don't like changing to a werewolf without, you know, me wanting to change into a werewolf. So I guess I cheat a little bit when I play werewolf. We're dropping in over here. I want that. So yeah, it was kind of interesting that the DPI scaling fix was interfering with the unofficial widescreen patch and some of the other widescreen patches. I have one for SkyUI for constructible object. So if I go into my menu here and I have well, I guess it wouldn't be this menu. This is all SkyUI. Growl for werewolves, yeah. I'm older school, I guess, because I'm using Moonlight Tales in my list. And the main reason I'm using Moonlight Tales is because I really like Critter Kitty's werewolves, and I like the ability to change the way I look and be a werebear or werewolf, or you know, and have different options for fur color, eye color, things like that. I also like the idea of the ring, you know, so if I come into my menu and I just equip the ring, I can basically change everything. So general settings, combat settings, NPC settings, custom appearance. Speaking of which, we should probably choose a custom appearance. That's a dark brown. We want the dark blue eyes, darker white, Himalayan blue, golden husky, lighter black, light gray, maned wolf, blind eyes, masked, spotted hyena, striped hyena, dark timber wolf, light timber, gray eyes, white timber with snow eyes. Ooh, we like that one. Okay, so, but I like that you can just equip the ring and change the settings. So that's pretty cool. Even though we're technically not a werewolf yet, we're going to be a white werewolf when we become one. And I had forgotten to add on the new windmill sails, diverse windmill sails. It's actually a really nice model and texture for the windmill sails.
Someone do something.
In the back, you know. All right, what do we got going on over here? Oh, little kitty. Come here, little kitty. Take you out on the street. What's up, Shot? I think I've played this game before. I just can't remember what it's called. Got any ideas?
Get him. Kill him.
Getting out of here.
I think it's called SKYRIM
This should be good.
or something like that. Yeah, it's a game that Nico plays all the time. That's what it is. I do love all the ships. It makes it come to life, you know. We need to go find Carjo. We have his moon amulet. We've got mallards. There's Carjo.
The roads of Skyrim lead to many dangers.
Elden Ring. Yeah, it could be.
I have your amulet.
There it is. Ah, home.
If you ever need the skills of a Khajiit warrior by your side, I would be honored to travel with you. Until then, here. This is for you. In thanks.
1,000 gold. 10 experience. We'll
May
take
your
it.
road lead you to warm sands.
Yeah, may you poop on warm sands too. So that's what we wanted to do there. We wanted to go give that back to Carjo. And then we need to go, I think we need to do something in Riften also. Let me take a look. What the heck are we doing in Riften? Silence has been broken. The listener has been chosen. Show the amulet to Delvin Mallory. So yeah, we're gonna go talk to Delvin Mallory. Oh, I see. How is Astrid doing these days? She should stop by sometime. We can have a drink, catch up. Been learning about Tom Bombshell? Bombadil? I don't know who that is. Elden Scrolls. You don't remember? The Elden Scrolls, yes. Lord of the Rings character in books.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone. Hello, friend. Let me know if you want some of the freshest food you've ever eaten.
What's this bill for 300 septims? Begging your pardon.
How do you keep this food so fresh?
Run up quite an account.
I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gems.
Okay, I'll find some.
Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out.
I tweaked the Ray Trace Global Illumination also to kind of reduce the amount of ambient occlusion so that the shadows weren't so dark, but kept the skin color looking like skin. It's a little bit saturated, but not bad. I kind of like it like that.
Never
careful
done an
with
honest
those
day's
teeth.
work in your life for all that coin you
Bastards are
carry.
dangerous.
Eh, lass?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones.
All
How could you possibly know
guaranteed
that?
Clean and free from
It's all about sizing up your mark, lass. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway.
What do you mean?
Look how you sniffed out my little scheme at the North Gate.
vegetables as
You knew it
crisp
was
as
a
butcher's
shakedown
log.
and you called him on it. That's what I'm talking about.
You're married to Helga. I think she's cheating on you.
You seem to be well acquainted with wealth.
Wealth is my business. Help me out,
Fresh
and I can
meats
add to
and
yours.
Get them before
Would you
they're
like a
gone.
taste?
Somebody got to fix the big holes in the marketplace.
What do you have in mind?
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work,
You would think
extra
somebody
hands
would fill
are
these
well
in,
paid.
right? Big holes.
What do I have to do?
Vegetables as crisp as a
Simple.
winter's morning.
I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under a stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
All meats guaranteed clean and free from rock joint.
I almost don't want to do it. We're going to do it.
Why plant the ring on Branchet?
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
I'm ready. Let's get this started.
Let's get this over with.
Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
So if he starts
Everyone,
the distraction
everyone,
and I don't do
gather
anything,
round.
I wonder
I
what
have something
happens.
amazing to show you that demands your attention. Gather round, all.
Into the shadows.
Gather round all. Gather round all. No pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room.
That's close enough.
Gather round all.
Did we just get caught?
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
I think we did.
Patience, Branchet. This is a rare
You're not going to give me
opportunity.
trouble,
I
are
wouldn't
you?
want you to get left out.
That's what you
I'm
said
talking
about
to a
the
bloody
wisp
lock now.
essence. And it turned out to be crushed nirnroot mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing.
Nothing too
Lads
low
and
for
lasses,
them.
I give you Falma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection. But
Yeah,
can
I don't know.
promise
They
you
know
that
I'm
the
here, you know,
contents
so, I
are
mean,
genuine. One
with the
sip of
snot, they're gonna
elixir
catch
and
me.
your wishes will be granted.
Yeah, they caught
Great
me.
wealth, everlasting life, or perhaps limitless power could be yours.
How much does it cost?
Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone.
He gives other merchants a bad name.
Only 20 septims a bottle.
That wisp essence didn't help. But maybe this will.
He has to be lying.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments.
What if he's right? Maybe I'll buy one. Why you?
Thing out.
What was that?
Yeah, I knew it.
I'll let you live. This time.
I got totally busted. Okay, yeah, whatever. Let's go talk to Delvin. Actually, you know what we should do? We should go back and restart this because we totally got caught. What up, Gears? And it's not going to let me go back. It says, you got busted. Yep, that's it. You're done. Why is it still giving me hassle? Do I want to even look? Sure, I want to look. Skeleton, Mistman, Bone Man. None of that. Unmarked locations. Interesting. That's something different. Save load. So it didn't like it loading from within the game itself. So we'll see if it likes loading from the main menu. I'm guessing it'll load fine from the main menu. We'll find out. Everybody drink. Oh, we're already... How far have I walked today? I walked up to the coffee shop and I took the dogs for a walk this morning, so should be pretty close to about 3 miles. 2.7 miles so far today. And we're 3 cups of coffee in, which means we're 75 push-ups in and 75 crunches. So now it's 25 push-ups and 25 crunches per cup of coffee. And I'm hoping to drink like 4 cups of coffee a day, so get up to 100 push-ups and 100 crunches a day. And at least 3 miles. And you do that every day, should be pretty good. Just starting a regiment. because I was spending too much time sitting here playing. So I need to get out and move around a bit, keep my exercise level up, and been eating healthy. I think this morning brunch was I ate a whole avocado, a hard-boiled egg, walnuts. I made my strawberry, kiwi, blueberry, blackberry, raspberry, kefir smoothie. What else did I have? Oh, a little bit of dark chocolate. And that was brunch. We'll have to see if that actually helps with the whole cholesterol thing. Because I really don't want to start any kind of taking pills. You know, my cholesterol's not that bad. It's just over what they would consider to be their baseline, right? So I'm just into the high cholesterol range. So I told my doctor, I said, I don't want to start pills. What can I do? He's like, well, this is what you can do. You know, change your diet, eat better, get more exercise. I'm like, okay, here we go. See if I can get ripped by the time I'm 60. If I keep doing 100 push-ups and 100 crunches a day, I will be. And eating healthy. Tonight, sushi night. So I'll get some more of that good fish oil. Eating some raw fish. That's good for you too. All right, let's see. Well, the VRAM's filling up, so it's going to load just fine. Unfortunately, the last save is I've already stolen the ring. I would have to put it in Branche's pocket.
This is ridiculous. See into other people's thoughts. This is just what I need right now.
He has to be lying.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments.
That wisp essence didn't help, but maybe this will.
Time to shine.
See, they know I'm here. Who can totally see? Is it the little kid over here? It's gonna. Hey, you.
Need something?
Yeah, stop watching me.
I
gotta do this. Stop watching me. Oh, you're kidding me. Well, we're gonna try it. They know I'm here. That ain't gonna work. Told you I didn't want to do that. Alright, I don't care. Let's go talk to Delvin. These people are just gonna sit there anyway, so. Yeah, but, I mean, let's look at our sneak, right? Where's our sneak? Our sneak's at 50. I mean, we should be able to do it.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Sorry for the jitter. Let me turn that back on.
Into the shadows.
See, they know I'm here. They totally, everybody and their brother knows I'm here. Yeah, they know I'm here. I mean, we can try it. We just wait. 78% to place. Well, we're gonna try it.
Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
Hey, we actually did it.
What a waste of time. Damn.
Yes?
I knew I shouldn't have waited.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job.
Well, we pulled
And
it
here
off.
you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch.
What's been going on?
Nah. My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it.
I can handle it.
All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
Rare trinket, the finest oddities from Morrowind. Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Skyrim systems make no sense with pickpocketing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because the eye was down there, so I knew they could see me, but it gave me a
Have you said your prayers yet?
78% chance of success.
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Not a
Why
sound.
are you always acting like such a big baby? I've gotten us this far.
This far? We're living this. You said we'd have a house as big as the Blackbriars by now.
Yeah, we're a killer. We don't care. We're a killer. We're here to see Delvin, right? Oh, hey
Why
now.
do you insist on dying? Yeah.
I'm gonna take out the pugilist guy too. That's a trap.
Locks never stopped me before.
We got Barbas with us.
Remember, hit the one in the middle.
Care to show some spirit?
I'll get you.
There's the ghost.
I once met a cat by the name of Nanook, whose magical prowess could a dragon shock.
I know who Nanook is. Gophers mod? Which one? Base game is ridiculous with that. That's the pugilist. I have that's an empty scuba bottle. Empty. We need a key for that. Well, I have Night Eye, Gopher's Night Eye, and I have Gopher's Predator Vision. So those are a couple I use from Gopher.
Is someone there?
Nope, nobody's here.
Time to end this little game.
You're in my way, buddy.
I love a challenge. It's nothing.
Ha!
Come on! Lucky hit.
Please take him out this way. Come on. Come on, get closer. You're in the way of me ducking under. You're not going to let me duck under. Whoa, okay. Do it this way. Aha! Haha, you lose. Oh, I lost. Alright, why am I... Let's go this way. That's a problem with EVG animated traversal. Alright, let's go talk to Delvin.
Give it up, Brynjolf. Those days are over.
I'm telling you, this one is different.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon is in
Quit kidding
place.
yourself.
It's time to face the truth, old friend. You, Vex, Mercer...
So, I've heard rumors about some friendly voice.
Well. Color me impressed, lass.
Alright, we'll
I
talk to
wasn't
Brain
certain
first.
I'd ever see you again.
Getting here was easy.
Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me?
Deadbeats? What did they do?
They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay.
Of course they
I want
did.
you to explain to them the error of their ways.
Sounds good. Who are they?
Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization.
You don't like Predator Vision? Looks odd? You know.
How did you want me to handle it?
Sky
Honestly,
Climb is
the
worse.
deck is secondary
Never
here.
working when I
What's
install
more
it.
important is that you get the message across
Sky
that we
Climb
aren't
works
to be
great.
ignored. A word of warning, though.
But
I
Sky
don't
Climb
want any of them
requires
killed.
EVG animated
Bad
traversal.
for business.
So that's a requirement. The thing that wasn't working there was actually an add-on for EVG's animated traversal that somebody else did. Somebody else put those boards up there and then put the marker there.
Consider it
for
done.
Ducking under.
Good. If you need any details on your marks,
some of those
I'll be
aren't
here.
so great.
Now get going.
But Sky Climb's awesome.
I'll be here when you're done.
Sky Climb works on if something's the right height.
Another charming customer. Well, what's it going to be?
I managed to sneak past the guards and get this far, but
Oh,
I don't
now you must be lost. Best you scurry off while you're able. The rat way, well, it has a habit of swallowing up the uninvited.
The Dark Brotherhood requires your services.
Oh, I see. Well now, how is Astrid doing these days, huh? Tell her to stop by sometime. We'd have a drink. Catch up. But we could discuss that later, yeah? What does the Brotherhood need?
What can you tell me about this?
Let's see. Where did you get this? No, don't answer. I don't want to know. This is an amulet of the Emperor's Elder Council, specially crafted for each member, worth a small fortune. Ain't something you give up lightly. Look, it ain't my business to tell the Dark Brotherhood its business, but if you killed a member of the Elder Council, you'd better believe.
Will you buy it?
Buy it? This? An Elder Council amulet? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, wait just one moment. Here is a letter of credit, usable by Astrid only, for any service or item I can provide, as per our standard arrangement. You bring that back to your lovely mistress, with my regards.
So, yeah, basically there's 3 different mods I have that are using that.
Yes?
So what's nice about the citizens that are here is, if you're playing a vampire, that's a good source of food. They're just around and about. But there is vault over points also in the marketplace that were added. So EVG Animated Traversal was basically just the checkpoint Melbar and made the framework active. And then people took that framework and added markers. So if I hit number 9 on my keyboard, the markers will show up.
That's right, it isn't yours. You're under arrest, Branchet. This is insane. I didn't steal
So
anything.
you see the marker there where it says vault over, and I've got this like white marker. So that was added to put that
Protect
there.
yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
There's another one. So those were added to Riften, but those are only in one spot. And if I hit number 9 again, they'll disappear. So I can toggle those on and off. Now, Sky Climb works a little bit differently. It works on if things are the right height. So if I come over to, and it's a different colored marker too. Like this roof should be about the right height. No.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Okay, it's not going to let me do it there. So that's not the right height.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
I'll find something. Anyhow, Sky Climb is a different. It's using the same markers, but it's set up conditionally if something is the correct height to basically climb up. This is a marker that was added as part of EVG Animated Traversal add-on. And then this, actually, I'm surprised it won't let me jump up there. And I would think that would be the right height, but apparently not.
What are you hiding?
I actually don't have a problem with Sky Climb. Did you rerun Nemesis? Alright, let's go around this way because this is the... I should be able to climb on the roofs out here using Sky Climb. And it's like a pink. And for some reason, I'm not getting it.
Riften, Jewel of Skyrim. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure it is. I've got to get out of here.
Because I should be getting a marker right here to jump up and climb up on that roof. So let's fix that. So let's make sure that Sky Climb is enabled. And the answer is yes, Sky Climb is enabled. We'll come here to Nemesis. We may need to clear the cache. Attack, precision, drawing animations, dual wielding, eating, payload interpreter, hotkey, ultimate potion, kingsglaive, paraglider, retimed hit frame, scar, sky idols, crouch sliding, TK dodge RE, turning animation. So let's do this and make sure that it's should be 1151 and it is. That should be Sky Climb right there. All right, well, that should be that. It's not in my overwrite, which means it already put it where it belongs. Let's fire it back up. I'm guessing because that one duck under gave me a problem. We'll see. Oh. It's actually a lot cooler here today than it was yesterday, so that's nice. The windows are still open and I got the fans going, so it's actually comfortable in here today. What's the temperature here today? It is about that warm. It is 76 degrees. Comfy. High of 82 today. Beautiful. Fire it up, baby. She does look angry. She's like, you ate my sweet roll. You forgot to install Ultimate Potions. Oh, ZX Lyce's Ultimate Potion animation. That's a good one. I use that one. It does have some incompatibilities with other things. So be aware, just read. Because they're well documented. And then it's kind of like, okay, do I want this or do I want that? Kind of a thing, right? But I do love the ultimate potion animation. I do like that you can drink potions during combat, and it like slows you down to a walk. You actually pull the potion out and drink it, which puts your weapons away, you know. And then you have to draw your weapons again before you get back into combat. To me, that's much more realistic than, you know, pressing pause and eating, you know, eating 30 cabbages and then getting back into battle. Which is the way we used to do it in the original game, right? We would just enter our inventory, would pause the game, and we just eat 30 cabbages and then come back out. And, okay, so now I'm getting the marker up there. You see that blue marker? Well, it's kind of a teal marker, so if I hit jump, then Sky Climb is working like it should. Let's do that so it's not jittery. So if I come over here, I should get the same marker.
Be merciful. What ill fortune that this should happen now, while we are still trying to make a living.
Where is the marker?
Lone travelers can find these woods.
There's a marker. So when I see that marker, I should be able to hit jump.
I feel pity for these lords. When the dragons attack cities and towns, they will lose everything.
And we will lose customers.
All right, now it's being funky.
There are only a few,
Lifted.
and they are not too foul.
Yeah, sure it is. I've got to get out of here.
So I need to play another animation of some sort. Because that one got stuck. So now it's not playing animations. And I'm not getting...
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar.
Yeah, I just stuck the animations.
Right run from old Rorikstead.
That's weird. 50 cheese wheels, then resumes, yeah. I wonder why it's being weird. It's not letting me open the door either. I wonder why it stuck that. Stuck that. And it's not letting me jump. It's not letting me pull weapons.
Smooth strides.
And it's not letting me open doors. All right, we got a problem here. What is their major malfunction? Okay, so I'm going to clear the cache and we're going to rerun it because that's not working correctly. Why does it always give me problems when I just want to play? Because it's Skyrim, right? Nemesis, cache, delete. We're just going to run a new one. And we're going to go to game files output, Nemesis output. And we're going to open an Explorer. And we're just going to delete everything that's in here. All right, do over. We're going to create a fresh Nemesis output. Failed to read mod cache file. Be reverted to unchecked. Okay, we know that. That's fine. So additional attack, precision, extra drawing, dual wielding, eating animation, payload interpreter, hotkey, skill, ultimate potion, Kingsglaive, movement behavior, paraglider, retimed hit frame, scar, sky idols, crouch sliding, TK dodge RE, animation teleport bug fix, turning animation won't affect the upper body, and that should be good. So now let's update the engine. Smart NPCs use potions. Yes, I do have NPCs use potions. Because, yeah, they'll get low on health, and then they heal themselves up. And I'm like, hey, wait a minute. You were almost dead. Now I got to beat you up again. But it does make combat a lot more interesting. Okay, so we're updated to a new version. Let's run Nemesis. Should have 1151 animations. So let's see what this says. It says 1149 animations. So where are these two animations I'm missing? Error. Vital behavior file cannot be found. T-pose in game. To fix this, either reinstall the mod, manually restore behavior file. Stock game, data, meshes, actors, character, behavior, 0 master, failed to generate behavior. Okay, so 0_master is what we're looking for. And it's in the stock game data meshes file. So that's probably what our error was a file did not get copied over. So this is where we want to put it. MO2, stock game, where does it say? Stock game data meshes actors. So data, okay. It's not going to be here. It's going to be in our mods folder. And it's going to be why does it say Z? Okay. Data meshes actor, character, behavior. We're missing that file. Okay. Let's look here. Data, meshes, actor, character, animations. All right, where the heck was that? I'm going to have to run it again to find out. I didn't write it down. Healer mages to enemy factions. Actually, OBIS does that. All right, so it's actors, character, behavior. So I'm missing all the actor, character, behaviors. That's no bueno.
Hey, honey, can you close that window?
Yeah, I can close the window. All right, it's closed. So what am I doing? I'm breaking shit. Yeah, we're breaking shit. So that should all go in here. All right. Do over. Did it for all factions except undead. I don't know what that is. Additional attack, precision. That should all be good. It's probably going to ask me to update. Oh, it's not going to ask me to update the engine. Still says 1149 and it still says it's missing a behavior file. Data, actors, character, behavior, fake block. What the? Okay, you're killing me. You're killing me. When was the last version of this that I saved? 168. I wonder where this fake block is. Meshes, actors, character. That's the one that's there. It's all in New Rain. TK Dodge. So I'm missing a file. I'm missing a behavior file. Okay, that's a different version. Let's see what this does. Okay, now we have 1151 and successful. Okay, that's much better. So I was missing a behavior file from Nemesis for some reason. It was not there. Is there anything in my overwrite? Yeah, just the meshes. Actors, character, first person behaviors. Those are the files that I needed that it is having trouble finding. So those go into game files output Nemesis folder. Oh, it's going to be a pain in my butt, isn't it? It's going to make me go all the way down here. And work my way up the row. I mean, I don't really have to put these in there, but I'm going to do it anyway. As long as the bottom one goes in. Okay, so now we should be good. Cross your fingers. And,
Hold on to your butts.
because here we go.
You kids, get off my lawn.
Thanks for putting up with me, breaking stuff and fixing it. Or attempting. Break it real good. Professional. We are a professional at breaking this game. But it also means we're pretty good at fixing it. I did move Lucy over to this installation also. So we can play Braylin and we can play Lucy. What I really should do is see if we can bring Dwaylen back too. And then we'd have 3 different choices. We could play Lucy or Braylin or Dwaylen. Braylin and Dwaylen. I kind of like Lucy. I like her hair. She got that long, you know, butt length, wild hair going on. Kind of like Dwaylen. He's got the same thing. Like never had a haircut in his life. Alrighty. Hold onto your butts. Okay, well we need that. So we need to enable it. That sucks. Because it's right there. Now we need to do this. It's actually a dummy plugin for 4's new idols. Gets produced by Nemesis so that it can run any animations that used to require 4's. All right, we'll try it again. While it's doing that, I'm going to go get a refresher on the coffee and We'll pull some more push-ups. We'll be back. Okay, hopefully that fixes the sky climb problem. Oh, we got a fresh cup of coffee and pulled another 25. So that makes 100 push-ups. And my heart pumping. You know, if you had horns growing out of your head, it'd be hard to wear a helmet. Just saying. All right. Let's find out.
Lone travelers can find these woods a little treacherous. Come on now. My carriage is the safest way to travel.
Okay, there's our sky climb. See if we can sky climb up here. The answer is yes. So I'm thinking if you had a problem...
I wouldn't wander here alone at night. Come on now. My carriage is the safest way to...
Probably a nemesis issue. That's what it was for me. Alright, so we've talked to Delvin. The pretty blurple sky. Blurple. That's a word. Blue, purple, blurple. Alright, let's get out of town. We'll set up a tent. Spend the night, and we'll continue on. Maybe now we can play. We're almost to where we want to be for this. One more level and we'll be there. He's blue. That means it's okay to camp here. I know you think it's funny, girl, but we gotta camp. Nemesis is kind of weird because sometimes it'll get corrupted and you just have to rerun it. So it's kind of strange. Oh, we have water. Okay, we should be good. We didn't get Draven's bow. Draven. Is it Draven or Draven? A or A? Draven. I would call him Draven.
I act in self-defense.
No, we're actually not acting in self-defense. That is self-defense. Because this guy's coming after me. This is we're just attacking him. Because he's a big cow. And we want to shoot him in the face. Rip his horns out. I know what that is.
Pain only strengthens me. Hey, watch the face!
Triads. We should have Vardvarks in our game now, too. I haven't seen any Vardvarks yet, though. I just added those. No fair moving, bear. So yeah, the shadows are dark now, but not so dark you can't see into them. So that's better on the shadows, I think. Oh, we got another one. Or is that the same one? No, a different one. So I see him right over here. Just dropped you like a bad habit. They're actually a really cool model. That's a Nyx hound. Another one. Uh-oh. We're over encumbered. Alright, what are we carrying that's really heavy? Well, we have 8 firewood. We can probably get rid of 4 of those. Now we can move.
Damn you!
You're not even worth insulting.
I do like that I fixed the music, that we're getting a lot more diverse music going on. That was kind of interesting because that was all the patches from Lux and Lux Orbis include vanilla music records. So if you don't patch, like I'm using, let's see if I can get rid of that. Still getting a little bit of it. It may be clarity. That's not bad. When things get over sharpened, they look weird when you look around really quick. It's a gar. Another gar. This is Sarithi Farm. I got birdies. She out tending her crops.
I wish I could head to one of the capital cities. Maybe even back to Morton.
We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins.
There's a lot of Nernroot around here.
Actually, I'm growing it if you hadn't noticed. I'm the only person alive that can cultivate Nernroot from a seed to a fully grown plant.
How did you accomplish such a feat?
I had quite the mentor. He taught me everything he knew about the Nirnroot and its strange properties.
So here's the part I don't
haven't
get.
seen
She
him
said
in
she's
many
the only
years.
person alive.
I wonder what became of him.
The only person alive that can cultivate Nirnroot from a seed to a fully grown plant. But then she says she learned it from Sindarian. So how does she already know that he's dead? Because if she's the only person alive that can do it, she already knows he's dead. Interesting, huh?
You seem quite exhausted.
Is it that obvious? I've got my hands full here. Between the farm
Holes
chores,
in the story.
cultivating my supply of Nirnroot, and keeping a tight rein on my sister Adori, there's little time for rest.
I could help you if you like.
Really? That would be a pleasant change. One of the ingredients I need to cultivate Nirnroot are Jazbay grapes. The acidic content of the juice is perfect for the soil. I need 20 of them for my current crop. Good luck finding those Jazbay grapes. They're very rare. You want something from me?
No. Just the quest, and you gave it to me, thank you. Well, we are on our way back to talk to Astrid, so we can go back this way. What other kinds of arrows do we have? Got iron arrows. We don't need that.
Fall, we will rise.
I like those arrows better. Let's grab some daggers too. So yeah, I tweaked the contrast a little bit, and so that the shadows are still dark, like under the trees, like right up here, right? But at least you can see into the shadows, and as you enter the shadowed area, it becomes easier to see. So to me, that's much more kind of like underneath this tree here. You've got the shadow, right? But as you enter the shadowed area, you can make out more detail, which is the eye adaptation. So that's looking a lot more realistic. Instead of just being dark and not being able to see into it, it's actually just, I don't know. I tweaked it. I think it looks better. And that was actually, it was something that's not going to be part of was RTGI that I tweaked, and I tweaked the ambient occlusion. I dropped to 0.9 because if you run that up, see what it does to the shadows. Can really make them dark. And I was running on about 250 or something. And so I dropped that to like 0.9. And that is, I think, a lot better. I do like having clarity on. That brightens, it'll brighten things up a little bit. It does give me a little bit of that. When you move, it gets lighter, which is kind of weird. Maybe we want to turn that off. Bunch of pilgrims. We could go a touch darker. I mean, it's still dark, like under the... I mean, I can make out the roots. I can see the roots there. That's actually pretty good for shadows. Not bad. And the color of the sky is a little bit that's actually pretty darn close to, you know, one thing that I've noticed traveling around, the sky in Hawaii is a different shade of blue. That's a manic mage than it is here in California, and it's mainly because of pollution and or lack of pollution. So that color blue right there is about the color blue that the skies are in Hawaii, where the air is very clear. Good night. It's strange for me to say that because it's like 1 in the afternoon where I'm at. But good night. I understand time zones. But yeah, I'm liking the shadows here much better. I can still make out that there's grass and plants, and if there was an animal in there I could see it. But it's still darker in the shadows. I'm wondering if do we have a carrot? Do we have a carrot? We do have carrots. Where's Thistle? Thistle. There's Thistle. He squealed. Teleport pet Thistle added. So now we have a pet rabbit named Thistle. We gave him a carrot. Maybe. Or maybe that's a spell. So that would be under T for teleport. Teleport pet. Teleports Thistle the rabbit. Okay, there's Thistle. Oh, come with me. Need to carry something? Wait for me at home. Wait for me in the city. Okay,
wait for me in the city.
What city should we put him in? Let's, why don't we put him in Whiterun?
Whiterun.
Okay, bye, Thistle. Okay, don't kill Thistle. He's on his way to Whiterun. Nico, do you use some type of SPID? Install the mods. Oh, armors. I use SPID. Coffee? QND? Is the SPIDs that I like to use. And that'll distribute armors. The one that I really like is the mage armor one, but that's no longer publicly available. And I talked to Coffee about it. And they said that there was a permissions issue with that specific one. They wouldn't tell me what mod had a problem with it. But apparently one of the mage armors did not like him using or remaking the plug-in for it. But there are some other really good ones that Coffee did. Like he did one for all the fuse armors. Grass cache effect, GPU or CPU? Well, we can find out. I think grass cache actually helps more than it hinders, and I'll tell you why. Now, I'm not talking about grass lots. I'm talking about grass cache. Okay? So no grass, running a grass cache. So basically when you're traveling around the world and you enter a new area, the game is set to generate the grass as you enter into it. QND. It's SPIDs for armors, definitely. Only they don't work all the time. Spell perk item distributors sometimes will spawn people without clothes. So be aware of that. It's pretty rare, but it does happen. Or it'll spawn people with clothes in their inventory, but they don't put them on. That'll happen sometimes too. But that's an SPID issue. That's not so much an issue with... and then one thing I found with QND was I did have one... it's Naranya at the Mages Guild. Would always spawn in her underwear. And so I looked at the file. Let me get somewhere safe. And I'll show you. So nobody gonna kill me up here. Okay. And I'll show you. So can I unlock? It won't let me do it. We can look at it a different... Oh my gosh. You're being a pain in my butt now. Alright, let's do it this way. Aha! Okay. So. All of them? Nah, pick and choose which ones you like. So let me go here to mods and let me go QND. This is the one that I use from QND. Like I said, this one's no longer available, but basically it's got an SPID. This is for named, and this is the one where I had a problem. So looking at the College of Winterhold, there was one, so Feralda, Tolfdir, Arniel Gain, Braylin, Naranya, this one right here. And when it said Alchemist, there was an apostrophe right there. And so it wasn't reading it because it had an apostrophe in it. And so I took the apostrophe out, and then Naranya didn't spawn in her underwear anymore. So there's things like that you have to watch for. So if I do this, you can see how it is. Where's Naranya? There she is. So this had, no kidding, had an apostrophe right there, and that was the problem. So if you have a problem where somebody spawns, these are all named people, right? But you can set up your own SPID also if you want to. But like I said, this one's no longer publicly available. So it's not part of my Wabbajack, but it is part of the one that I'm playing. There are some other really good ones. Like I said, a lot of the fuse armors. If we go and we look, let's just pull up what QND's been doing. So if you just look at QND, it'll pull it all up. So Nord War UA pack, Assassins pack. So all of these are things that they're downloaded because a lot of these are being used by LoreRim. And I've downloaded them because I have LoreRim's pack, the Dunmer pack. And you have to kind of be aware that some of these will overlap a little bit also, so it really depends on which one loads last. But yeah, there's some good ones. This is all the fuse armors, which are pretty cool. We know who that is. So in all these fuse armors you can pick up off of, I'm pretty sure they're on the Patreon, Fuse's Patreon. Actually, it looks like they're available right here on the Nexus. So you'll have to install all the armors for it, and then install the QND SPID pack, and then it'll distribute them throughout the game. That's the easiest way to do it. The other way that I can potentially do it is, well, I'll show you. Let's go there. So we're going to take a little short flight here over to Bathing Beauty's Luxury Suite. And it's a nice way to overwrite the SPIDs. SPIDs is a good way to start, but then if you want somebody to have specific clothing in your game that's different than the SPID, there's Riverwood. You can overwrite it using Bathing Beauty's Luxury Suite. And people will say, oh, it's a brothel, it's a brothel. Well, yeah, it can be if you use it that way. Mainly I use it because I like the armor rooms down below. And I'm taking you there right now. We're gonna take a little trip. Get down tonight. So Bathing Beauty's Luxury Suite is right over here. Watch out for the peacocks. So this will interfere with, there's a Creation Club house that goes right here that is really, really close to the outhouse door. It's actually overlaps a little bit, and some of the landscape is changed here a little bit, so it'll be a little bit messed up. So be aware that if you install Bathing Beauty's Luxury Suite, you're going to have to do a little bit of repair work over here or lose the Creation Club house that goes here. I just took the house out. I couldn't see owning two houses right next to each other. But if you go downstairs in the Luxury Suite, and we're going to set up a few things, and I'll show you how this works. It's actually really, really cool as a way to distribute armor and clothing to people. So if we open this door, okay, so this is, what room is this? Okay, so it's got rooms like this that has these little mannequins, right? And it's got a load and a save button. So we're going to close the door. We're actually going to just dump a bunch of armor into our inventory. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We have 18 different male and female armors we can put in here, or sets of clothing we can do. So 18 per room. And there's 5 rooms. So that's quite a bit. It's over 100. So we're going to go into our inventory. We're going to go to is it magic? We have add item. Yes, we do. So we want BDOR. And that's a good one. So what color should we get? Let's get the original. Boots, cloak, cuirass, earrings. I want the black earrings too because I'm actually going to wear those. Gauntlets, helm, hood. That should be good. Okay, so we'll go out of that. We'll go right over here to this custom outfit number 4. Go here. Go here. 1. Ignore the container. Cloak, cuirass, earrings, gauntlets, helm, hood. And we're going to call this, well, if we take off caps lock, Winter Mountain Guardian. Okay, so you can see that it dressed up the little mannequin. Only she's missing a skirt. So we need to make sure she gets a skirt. Do we have a skirt? Did we forget to get a skirt? We want to equip those. Equip that. We didn't get a skirt. So where is her skirt? Skirt. Original. There we go. So we can put it in here. So yeah, we forgot to put the skirt in there. Might be good if we put the skirt in there. Okay. Now she's wearing the skirt, so we can say yes. Okay. That's cool. So that's the first one. We're only going to do like 2 or 3, right? So again, we're going to come back here. We're going to say BDOR. We're going to grab checkmate. And we're going to get the checkmate armor. Should we do all black? Let's do glossy or white. Let's do the original. Okay. So we open this up. And then we can put in, this takes a while to set up. But once you get it set up, you're good to go. So we're going to call this BDOR. Oh, that's Shift O. Checkmate. And that's what checkmate looks like. So let's pick another one. PAB Pabilla? That is really annoying. And that one looks like that. Then we'll pick another one. So we're only going to do like 4, and then we'll show you how it works. So let's go back here. That is really annoying. Oh, wait. That's the one my character is wearing. That's one my other character's wearing. We could probably do Hamshin. Hamshin's nice. So you can see what I'm doing is I'm adding armor to my inventory, and then I'm dumping it in these chests. And then I'm naming the chest the name of the armor. We're going to do it that way. And now they're set up here. So I've set up 4. Now we go over here to save, and we click on the save button. And we wait. 4 outfits saved, save 1 complete. So now that it's complete, we can leave. And let's go find a female. And we'll give her something different to wear. So hopefully we have it. We're in the wrong place. Hopefully we have it so we have the dialogue. We can check that really quick. It's in the MCM menu. And you just want to turn on clothing dialogue options in Bathing Beauty's Luxury Suite. So if we come here, 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 BBLS, and outfit dialogues. you need to turn that on. Bed sharing, follower stats, bed warming, bathing. You can tell them they need a bath. Okay, so now we should be able to talk to people and change what they're wearing. I need a little bit of light to see what's going on, though. These are adventurers. Need to find a friendly NPC. Doesn't work on hostiles. Boy, we got just a bunch of people walking on the road here. Weather is horrendous. We're a little cold too. Maybe we should stand over here and warm up. See who's walking around. That is a male character.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Mercenary archer.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you had a strong drink and a fist fight with her.
Let's talk about your outfit, Uthgerd. So we can dress her up in regular stuff, right? Or we could do custom outfits. So we can give her the ones, the 4 that we put in there. Winter Mountain Guardian, Checkmate. She'd probably look good in Checkmate. She would look really good in Checkmate.
Good. Chat time's over.
So now we just gave her some custom armor. Boy, you're
Keep walking, soft gut. I'm more woman than you can handle.
My gosh, yes you are. That's a UUMP body. She's got like the quadruple E breasts going on there. Let's talk about your outfit. Those are a little big, Uthgerd. Should we give you something maybe like Hampshin? Hopefully it's not a UUMP body.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's a UUMP body also. Oh my gosh.
I got no quarrel with you, but I won't turn one down neither.
Why are you so well endowed, Uthgerd? You're like huge. Alright, we're gonna give you Mountain Guardian. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're a little more realistic up top. Yeah, well, some people like the UUMP body, so but that I'm using CBBB.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom?
CBBE.
You don't really know a woman till you had a strong drink
but yeah, you
and
can
a
see
fist
you can
fight with her.
change anybody's clothes just by talking to them. And she'll wear that the rest of the game. We can even give her vanilla clothing.
Keep walking, soft gut. I'm more woman than you can handle.
I don't know. Let's talk about your outfit there. How about we give her... She wears heavy armor.
Heavy armor.
And should we give her... She was wearing steel. So we're going to dress her back the way she was. No, you weren't wearing steel. How about iron? The bandit or the regular set? We're going to give her the bandit set. No, we'll give you the regular set. That's not bad. It wasn't what you were wearing, though. We can give her ebony plate. Actually, she was a companion. So why don't we give her the wolf armor? Oh, you look good in that.
Good. Chat time's over.
So, but you can see, you can change anybody's apparel, male or female, it doesn't matter. And if you put something in those chests, they become custom armors, but you can do any vanilla armor. So let's say we want, okay, this.
Yes?
I actually like her armor. I don't want to change her armor.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
What about the adventurer wizard? Can we change his armor?
Yes?
No,
May
he
the
doesn't.
sun warm your path.
He doesn't have dialogue. Who's this? I kind of like her armor too, so I'm not going to change her armor. We'll find somebody else. I wonder if we can do just individual guard. How about this guard at the gate?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
Should we give him ebony plate armor?
Might consider joining up myself.
So... Okay, so I can't change his armor.
All right then.
Yes. What is it that you want?
I can dress up Nazim, though. Talk about your outfit, Nazim. Should we give him cloth? Or have him walk around in skivvies? Should we dress him like a beggar? We dress him like a chef. We can give him a Hammerfell attire or the Jarl's robes. Prisoner pants. Tavern worker. Let's give him the Jarl's robes, since he seems all full of himself.
Right, I really am busy, so...
So now he's dressed like the Jarl.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Nah, that's too good for you, Nazim. Dress him casual. Let's make him the chef. Make him a farmer. He does own a farm. Now he's dressed as a farmer. Okay, so you can have a lot of fun with that. What about his wife?
What can I do for you, friend?
Oh, I don't think that's his wife. I think that's Aslan's wife.
Tell me about your family.
Looking for my husband, Nazim?
Oh, that is
Check
Nazim's
the Jarl's
wife.
backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days. Men are all alike, from Skyrim to Hammerfell. They care only for war and politics, and
Alright, We could give her a custom outfit. Let's put her in that one.
If you run into my husband, Nazim, remind him that he's not married to himself.
That one's got SMP. Hey, look good. All right, where are we going? We're going back to talk to Astrid. But yeah, basically you can give pretty much every friendly NPC whatever armor or clothing you want to using Bathing Beauty's luxury suite. And that becomes baked on your save game, so they'll always be wearing that for that save game. But starting off with SPID is a really good way to distribute. Kind of like, okay, all the guard armor, that's a really good mod. They're all high quality armors, and every hold is going to have different armor. So I really recommend that one for it's called Guard Armor Replacer. I recommend that. Oh, there goes Uthgerd. Uthgerd.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you had a strong drink and a fist fight with her.
Should we give her ebony armor? Nah, should we leave her? Nah, we're gonna leave her in the wolf armor.
Good. Chat time's over.
She looks good in the wolf armor. We can dress, one of the BDOR armors is a bikini. We'll dress Delphine in a bikini. It's time for the final stage of this grand and glorious operation. That's a traveling merchant who's got stomach problems. You're gonna pull your hair out? Don't do it. Don't do it. Talking from experience. Don't do it. What's the problem, Shot? Is compiling the list driving you crazy? If you have any issues, just talk to me about it. I'll try to help you out if I can. You've gone insane. Well, I already knew that. Welcome to the party. I've been insane for years. I lost my mind a long time ago. You want to know a little secret? I don't miss it. I have more fun this way.
What was that?
Uh-oh. What? Thalmor? Okay, you can give me a reason to kill you.
Easy there. Don't want you tiring yourself.
Pathetic human! I'll kill you! You were but...
You ain't killing nobody.
Come at me again. Good strike, but it lacked
oomph. One of these has got an execution order. So who wants to execute me? Let's find out. Be on the lookout for a Nord called Braylin Fireheart. She is an enemy to the Thalmor and has actively disrupted our activities, caused great harm. If spotted, you're to destroy her with extreme hatred. Be advised, she's extremely dangerous and quite able to defend herself. Oh yeah. If caught by local authorities, we're unable to offer you any assistance. For the glory of the Aldmiri Dominion. Yeah, I'm not a fan. What's up, Ray Ray? You wish compiling was your issue? Okay. Well, what's the issue then? Shot? Or is it something you can't talk about? Or you'd rather not talk about? Both of which are completely acceptable, by the way. I may ask, but it doesn't mean you have to answer. That's completely up to you. Is that Mike?
Good afternoon.
It's a pilgrim. It's Skyrim, yeah. Really? I thought it was SKYRIM. We have wet snow. It is very reflective when it's raining. You would think if it was snowy up here, it would be cold enough to snow. But apparently, it's not cold enough to snow. Your roads have broken again. I have no idea at this point. What keeps breaking? Oh, well, that I can't really help you because I use really blended roads, and I use Fusher's muddy ground texture. And the reason I do that, and I'll show you, is I really like the way, not only the way that the puddles look, how the puddles reflect light, and how the mud goes in between the stones of the road. But I also like the way that the mud blends with the surrounding landscape. So you can see I've got, you know, road chunks with mud, and then just mud, and then muddy snow, and then snow. So the blend is just really exceptional. Even coming off into like this ground texture here. It blends in really well. the muddy ground texture. And considering it's raining, it's yeah, wet snow is better than yellow snow. Don't eat the yellow snow.
I won't go down without a fight.
All right, I know you guys are down there. Come on. Come on. That's right.
Far east, man. Don't get away with that.
Take you out with my offhand dagger. We did put an arrow in you. It's a wolf scout. What about this guy? He had some gold. Yeah, well, I put a little bit of time into looking at different textures. I still get some of the, like this road chunk right here is sticking a little bit high. I mean, you can see the road chunk, right? But the blend isn't that bad. Really, especially in like this lighting, you don't really notice that it's that much different when you're playing the game. Lightning strikes as well, and they hurt. Yes, they do. This is called, it used to be called Minty Lightning, and now it's called Storm Lightning. But you can change, you get forked lightning, and you can get lightning, different kinds of weather, and you can, you know, either turn up or turn down how much lightning. I like a lot of lightning. I just think it's a very, adds to the ambiance. Well, the rain's letting up though. And I think that's the great thing about Skyrim is if you don't like the weather, just
You are the primary aggressor here.
run up the road a little bit and the weather will change. These are goblins. Nasty goblins is... That is a troll. Where are you going, troll? That's a goblin shaman. Troll's going after the goblin. I'll let him go. Who's this? Goblin Berserker. I think the troll took him out. Have you got the bow of the hunt? Yes. That one just does more damage to animals. I know which one you're talking about. It's increased damage to animals. And it's up on the hill with the two hunters. It's in the cave with the troll. So yes, I'm aware of that.
Move along.
Poor Fred. It just uses a regular hunting bow model and texture, but it is a unique bow. When I was doing Bowgasm, I was thinking about making that something special, but I just ended up letting it use the hunting bow texture. Can we pet Ghost? We're in combat. Excuse me, cow. I want to pet the cat. Thank you. You know, this kind of reminds me of Thorin Oakenshield walking into Bree before he talks to Gandalf. You know, the beginning of The Hobbit. That's what it reminds me of. You know, where he's sloshing through the muddy streets, you know, coming into Bree. It is black speech. Promise of payment. For what? Your head. Someone wants you dead. Great movies. Yeah, it's you know him as well as I do, Shot, so. Astrid.
Good, you're back. Well, what did Mallory have to say? Is the amulet authentic?
Yes, and specially made for members of the Elder Council.
The Elder Council? Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station. Delicious. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet?
I have watched the Hobbit movies so many times, I can pretty much quote them as they're playing.
He was. Here's a letter of credit.
Yeah, I love them.
Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to.
Celtic music?
Now then, I hope you have something nice to wear, because you're going to a wedding.
Oh, I'm going to a wedding. There is a Celtic music mod that's part of Music's Mods Merged.
A wedding?
So, and it is called Celtic
like
Music for Skyrim.
Public reception.
Is what it's called.
It should be a lovely affair.
Peter
You'll
Jackson.
mingle with the guests, eat some cake,
Hunt for
stab
Golem.
the bride. Oh, yes. You've got to kill the bride. At her wedding.
40 minutes
and
long.
they say romance is dead.
I don't know. It's kind of one of those things. It's kind of like really Peter Jackson took some artistic license with adding like Tariel. Tariel's not part of the Hobbit books.
Who's the target?
Are you going to be okay,
Her
Harley?
name is Vittoria Vici. She oversees the East Empire Company's
girl.
business holdings in Solitude. The wedding is being
She got
held in
something
that
stuck in her
city,
throat.
at the Temple of the Divines.
But I look at it
Her
kind of
death
like
will cause an
what they did with
uproar,
Star Wars,
which
right?
is exactly what we want.
They got,
Vici
found
is
something that
likely
made
to
money
address her guests
and that
frequently,
people liked,
as is the wedding
and they
custom.
tried to stick with it and
Kill her when
keep
she does
creating
that,
more and more
and
and
I
more
promise you a
movies.
significant
And
bonus. Now go.
They never
and give
quite
my best
competed
to the bride.
with the originals, and that's kind of what I see with The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. It's going to be very difficult to compete with the originals, even if they're done by Peter Jackson. So,
Off to Solitude with you. Time to give the Emperor some real motivation to visit Skyrim.
gotta remember to read that book. But yeah, I was inspired quite a bit by the weaponry that was you know, and the concept art that Weta Workshop did for the Hobbit movies, like Rivendell bow is directly from Weta Workshop's concept art. That's where I got the idea. And I gave him credit. I told him, in the README it says, yeah, this is where I got the idea. And Tariel's daggers, again, I've got, you can tell where I got the inspiration for that, right, from Tariel. But the interesting thing about Weta Workshop's concept art for Tariel's daggers is much different than the Tariel dagger that I produced, because it's much wider top to bottom, you know, from blade edge to the back of the blade, than what I made. I made a much slimmer version. I made one that more resembles what they used in the movies rather than the one from the concept art. The one from the concept art was made to fit into Tariel's quiver, kind of like Gandalf's staff. I don't know if you knew this or not, but Gandalf's pipe was actually supposed to fit into the top of his staff that he carried. So that's how he was carrying his pipe around. It was stuffed in the top of his staff. If you look at the concept art that Weta Workshop did, it actually shows how the pipe would fit into the top of his staff. So really cool things like that, that, you know, you don't really see in the movie, but that Weta Workshop did, you know, in the concept art for things. And then Vigo is just a beast, you know, didn't want to use the rubber swords, would only, you know, be filmed with a real steel sword, you know, actually blocked arrows with the sword, you know, had them shoot real arrows at him and blocked them with the, and did that himself. It wasn't a stuntman. That was Vigo. So yeah, that guy's a beast. Learned how to smoke pipe weed from the hobbits. Yeah, maybe that's one of the things they love to do. A little bit of long bottom leaf. That's correct. The Weta Workshop one has the pipe, but that never made it to the movies. You never see Gandalf pull the pipe from his staff. He always pulls it from his robes. Actually, I think he takes it out of the arm of his robe. Rather than from the top of his staff. So, yeah, just a cool idea that never made it. The Rivendell bow, I don't think those actually made it into the movies either. But the concept art that's what started Bowgasm, is I made that bow based on the concept art that I saw. And I'm like, that's an awesome longbow.
My money's on the big one.
Like the bow that I'm carrying right now, the bow that's on her back, is directly based on Tariel's bow from the Hobbit movies. That's the shape. And I just thought that was a really interesting, a really cool looking shape for a bow. You know, and it's okay. Somebody's shooting at me. What time is it? No time. Alright, it's almost 9 a.m. It's just stormy. Well, that's why I brought a lot of things from Lord of the Rings into...
You're making this harder than it needs to be.
Into Skyrim. You know, I wanted to kind of combine the two. Or have a lot of Lord of the Rings type items within my Skyrim. So, like the daggers she's carrying are Tariel's daggers. Just that shape. Was just way too cool. And then I added a little bit of glow mapping to it. A little bit of etching on the blade. And etching on the pommel. So I added my own touches. But it's the shape from Weta Workshop. Sting. Yeah, well, I didn't do Sting, and I didn't do Glamgring, or Enril, or Narsil, because they had already been done. And I didn't do Legolas's daggers either, because they had already been done. I tried to do things that hadn't been done, that I also wanted, like Tariel's daggers, Tariel's bow, the Sword of Thranduil. Those were things that I wanted.
I can be very scary. Trust me.
You know, that had not been done before.
Squeak like you thinks they can take me on. Soon you will all be slaves.
Okay, we've got... That's a Thalmor. That's a bandit. I don't care which one of those I shoot.
You'll pay for this.
You die, she dies. Everybody dies. I don't want to hear about your elven supremacy.
I'm not responsible for what happens now.
Yeah!
You'll suffer tremendous...
Yeah! Ha!
Operating covertly.
Did they just drop dead? I guess they just dropped dead. Must have been the poison. Poisonous. They had an ale. Exactly. Ismerals. That's why I didn't make them. I have that mod in my game. So I focused on things that hadn't been made before. Tariel's bow, Lothlorien bow, Mirkwood bow, Rivendell bow, Tariel's daggers, Aragorn's daggers. Thranduil's sword. Those are ones that I made. I love Thranduil's sword. He's got the coolest freaking elven sword. And again, I was able to find images of them. So I was able to create 3D models based on that concept art.
Good morning.
Buenos dias. So yeah, if you run Nico's mods and Ismail, you've got a lot of low-tor stuff in your game. It's a beautiful thing. And then throw in all the Black Desert Online armors. That's what she's wearing right now. That's a BDOR.
You're not even worth insulting. Kiss your life goodbye.
The Legion will have your blood.
Why is the Legion after me?
Ha! Ha!
Where's the other guy? You're dying too. Was it because I killed the Thalmor? We got another one over there.
I act in self-defense.
Yeah, you guys are shooting at me. So yeah, I'm
Won't hold
coming
back
after you.
anymore. Won't draw attention.
I like slide tackle.
Ha! Ha!
Yeah, the Imperials are now attacking me on sight. Interesting. You don't have to be sorry. You're the one who's missing out. They're available. They have been for a long time. So yeah, no reason to be sorry about not having them. If you're getting them on Xbox, it's not like
Kill him!
I get anything from it
This
anyway.
should be good.
What? Why are...
You want to dance with me?
Oh my gosh, we have Vigilance attacking us. Why do we have Vigilance attacking us? We must have a big bounty or something. We need to find out. We have an East March bounty of 25, a Rift bounty of 10, and a Whiterun bounty of 40. So we don't have that big of a bounty. Why are these people attacking me?
You have every reason to believe. Focus.
That's a cultist. Or a manic mage. They're cultists.
None shall stand against Mirak.
You want to bet?
Focus. Silence.
I love the foggy weathers from Wander. Oh, Wolfie. Is that Hirsine Shrine? Yes, that's an altar to Hirsine.
You want to dance with me?
Come on. Come on, kitty.
Ha! Yeah! Yeah!
A Blades mission? Cool. Oh, I know where we are. This is Robber's Gorge down here. Dead Man's Respite's over there. Here, I'll show you. Robber's Gorge, Dead Man's Respite. We can get a really nice twin blade up here. Orchrist twin blade. Oh, I did Orchrist too. The model I did for
The opposition
Orchrist
makes little
is,
difference to me.
really good. So, you see the twin blade? That's the Orchrist model that I made. Oh crap, we're over encumbered. We better go drop some stuff off.
You won't leave here alive.
So let's look at Orchrist. That is a really beautiful elven blade there too. So there's a single blade and then there's a twin blade version. This is the twin blade. Basically I took two of them and put them together to make the twin blade. The scabbard is even more ornate than the blade on that model. We've got 120 of those. Do we want to carry Orchrist Twin Blade with us? It does 28 points of damage. Our daggers are doing 28 points of damage. Flip daggers are only doing 18. So we're gonna dump that in there. Dump that in there. Dump that in there. Dump those in there. Alright, what else can we dump off? Fix the rug. Yeah, Orcrist is a beautiful blade. And again, it was one that wasn't done by Ismail, so it was one that I did. I tried to fill in the gaps. I wasn't going to remake something that they had already done, because they did a really good job. But I was going to fill in some of the models they didn't do. Just so people could get, you know, a complete set of everything. And I wasn't, you know, trying. Now, Orcrist was also done, Ghostu did Tariel's daggers. But personally, I like my model better. I did go with a flame maple with burnt ends. So it's a flame maple handle with burnt ends. It's a picture of an actual piece of wood, an actual piece of flame maple. These are a much higher poly model. I dig it. Of course, if I'm going to use it in my game, it's got to be something worth using, right? I'm not going to use something that's garbage. Haven't got any Hobbit characters. I have the Shire installed on this game, so I have the ability to make a Hobbit character or a Dwarf character. You gonna survive, Harley? Oh, poor girl. She's got stuff in her throat. Choke it out, Harley. Rose Cotton character. Oh, okay, cool. That would be cool. We're dumping off garbage. Probably dump off all the leather and the 198. Yeah, it's called the Bob Shire, B-A-W-B, Bob. And it's got a little quest mod that goes with it and everything else. But and a lot of the buildings in the Shire you can't go into. They're just there for looks. But it's a really pretty land space and a cool little quest. And there are characters there, like you can build your own hobbit hole.
I would tell you to run, but we both know you wouldn't listen.
Which is pretty involved, actually. To build your own hobbit hole. And then there is Tildo Taggins. And there's also... it's not Frodo, but it's Toto or something. Taggins. And they do have the party set up for Tildo Taggins' 111th birthday when you show up. So that's cool.
I'll send you straight to Oblivion. Fade into darkness. This will be very straightforward.
Foldo, yeah. Yeah, you know what? And the Shire has bacon. You can get bacon in the Shire. So yeah, that was instant winner for me. You got bacon? Okay, yeah. Instant winner. We're ready to level up. Should we stay at the Four Shields? No, that costs money. Slightly different names for places, yeah. Like Barg End instead of Bag End. They did that, I think, to avoid copyright issues.
I stand between you and the gods.
Look at my temple lying in ruins. Come on, let's hear it.
Look at my temple, lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of morals, their crafts, and their hearts. If they love me not, how can my love reach them?
I do love the revoiced Meridia, although she does sound like she's about ready to cry. And plus taters, yeah. Potatoes.
Restore to me my beacon, that I might guide you toward your destiny.
I love Managora Sprout statues. I love my beacon too. I love my Meridia actually also. We get to see her. She's very scantily clad.
It is time for my splendor to return to Skyrim. But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within. The necromancer Melkoran defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding. Worse still, he uses the power stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the Defiler.
It doesn't really sound like I have a choice in the matter.
But a single candle can banish the darkness of the entire void, If not you, then someone else. My beacon is sure to attract a worthy soul, but if you are wise, you will heed my bidding. Go, now. The artifact must be reclaimed and Melkoran destroyed. Melkoran has forced the doors shut. But this is my temple,
a bit riled.
And it responds to my decree.
She's a lot riled. She's kind of mean.
I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
So we're not going to follow Meridia. But yeah, I like the beacon. That's actually a different model for the beacon. And it's got handles on it. So the hands will be holding the handles. Like if we come over here and see that there's hands holding the handles of the beacons. And the statue is Managora Sprouts. She's actually holding Dawnbreaker and the beacon. So pretty cool. Well, I guess we're doing this. Yeah, I've changed a lot of things. So there's you know, people have made mods for everything. Also, anytime you come in here, loot everybody. They're freaking rich. You can get over 1,000 gold by looting everybody in here. So you'd be crazy not to loot them. I mean, they're dead. They don't need the money anymore. Pull the lever, Crunk. $100 gold. Oh, dodged you. How do you like me now? Oh yeah? Bring it on. And your little friend too. Especially if you're an Imperial, yeah. Did we just, I think we just disarmed him. Happy hunting? Yes. We're hunting for Malkoran, the Defiler.
Okay, quiet.
Oh, I see how you are, firing stuff at me.
Yeah.
You're going down, corrupted shade. Put an arrow in my back. Can we break it?
Yeah.
Can't break that one. Can we break this one? No, I can't break that one either. Wait a minute. Is there a lever or a handle or something? Oh, that's what. Come on and pick the lock already. I gotta go to a wedding. Thank you. Oops. How much do you have? 25, we'll take it. Welcome to the balcony. Gotta go take out Herbane. Where's Herbane?
Ready.
We're gonna just snipe your ass, Herbane. Come on, bring it on. Did we just one-shot you? Yeah, headshot. One shot, a headshot. Took out Herbane. Give me back my arrow. Really? Almost. We have a level up available. A pretty moon over there.
Silence.
Aim for the eyes.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Ha.
Yeah, the moon was beautiful. Little sliver. Just avoid that.
I'll rip your guts right out.
He didn't have any guts.
Ha! Ha! I'm warning you.
Hey, I totally dodged that.
Yeah. Come on. I double dog dare you.
We're doing the double dog daring now. Okay, climb up. Come on. Try to stay out of that. Don't.
Caught me off guard.
Oh my God.
Lesson learned.
Don't put your head in that. That's the guy with the bow. Battle for Red Mountain. That is a skill book. You know what I really like is like the parallax on these things. Looks really good. How are you hitting me so far away? Oh, you're going down, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
We took one to the head.
Yeah.
Can't break that pot. That's the last one. I always take the quick way down. Do we have any lotus extract? We don't have any poisons. Let's go get some. Drake Venom, 8 points of damage for 4 seconds. That does 32 points of damage. Lotus Extract, 6 points for 10 seconds. That's 600. We can probably get rid of Herbane's stuff. I've never played ESO.
Totally hidden. I hope.
7177 or 7777. Creep around, creep around. Oh, we don't need to creep around yet. We got some money on the ground here. $80 gold. Okay, well, I know we're poisoned pretty good.
On full alert.
See if we can take this guy out. Let's line him up.
That your best, huh? Oh, stop showing off.
Think you're all that?
It is done. The Defiler is defeated. Take Dawnbreaker from its pedestal.
Well, first thing we're doing is getting a bunch of money. Actually, you know what? We really don't need all the money. We're going to throw a save right here and then we'll grab Dawnbreaker. Yeah, you know, I could, but I don't need to. There's a lot of money in here. What I really want is this. It's a Dawnbreaker Twin Blade. And then I want this to finish the quest. Now we get to talk to Meridia.
Malkoran is vanquished. Skyrim's dead shall remain at rest. This is as it should be. And this is because of you.
She must use stickies
A
on there to
new
keep
day
that
is
on there.
dawning, and you shall be its herald. Take the mighty Dawnbreaker, and with it, purge corruption from the dark corners of the world. Wield it in my name, that my influence may grow.
I'll keep the sword, but find someone else to spread your religion.
It matters not. The plant cares nothing for the rays that bring it the warmth of the sun. As you carry Dawnbreaker, so will my light touch the world.
Oh. So she'll actually end up here, and we can recruit her as a follower later. Wrong way. We want to go this way. But I think we're going to set up a tent and do it during the day. We should be able to go up a level here too. And I changed the amount of perk points you get per level. Now it's 1.75. So you'll get 1 perk point, and then you'll get, you know, 2, and then goes up from there. Where do we want to dump this? Probably put 5 more into smithing. Sneak. And let's put this into stamina. We have 1 perk point. Terra's tank friends. Welcome. First time I've seen you here. Hope you enjoy the stream. We're just playing a little SKYRIM. Or SKYRIM. Yeah, that's what it's called. SKYRIM. We're playing a little SKYRIM. Bear traps. No, I don't care about bear traps. Don't really care about pickpocket. What else we got here for sneak? Demolition job, spot detection, tripwire. What's demolition job? Destruction spells. No. Fog of war. Sneaking 15% more effective against targets that are in combat with you. 30% are if they're in combat with somebody else. That's not a bad one. Pack it up. We're hungry and thirsty. What do we got? How about a bottle of water? Eat a carrot. Little brook grass. It's cooked. We'll drink some more water. Yeah, SKYRIM. That's right. It's SKYRIM. Definitely not Skyrim. A male version perks. No. You mean you're talking about my skill menu, my perk menu? This is it's called Pretty Girls perk interface. So it's only pretty girls. I mean they're all clothed, but they're very anime, you know, very high heel, short skirt, large breasts, but they are clothed. There is another version where you can get them unclothed, but it wouldn't be safe for YouTube. I want to check on this. We should. We don't have that last perk point yet. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. I might have to get one more level, be 29 to get the last one. So that's 4, 5, 6. So you only get 7. So we should have one more level up, and then we'll get our rogue class. It's really simple to remove in my mod list. So if I come over here and I unlock this, will it let me unlock it? Yeah, it will. Okay. So if you come down to the search bar, down at the bottom, just type in pretty girl, under user interface and just turn this off. Now we do have a Pretty Girls perk interface DLC. This is getting overwritten. Oh, we need to fix that. That's being overwritten by VRAMer. We can take a look at it, but it'll tell me the fact that this is grayed out means it's being overwritten. But I can tell you it's being overwritten by VRAMer. VRAMer output. So if we come here to data and we go to textures and we go to interface. So this is a virtual file system here within Mod Organizer 2. You can get to everything. It's not really recommended to do this during game, but this is the one you here, we'll open it up. So you can see this is all the girls, right? And it's been reduced by VRAMer. So we need to right click and say hide. So it will hide the one from, now it says MO hidden. The one from VRAMer, and it's using the original one. So if we come back here and we go back into our, it's gonna crash on me because I did that during game. Not a good idea to do that during game. I told you it wasn't a good idea. But we did it anyway. He says, screw it, we're doing it anyway. Oh yeah, we locked it up hardcore. That was my fault though. That wasn't the game or anything else. That was me doing it. Is it going to let me... It's not going to let me exit out of it, is it? I may have locked it up so hardcore that it's not going to let me out unless I restart the system. Well, let's try turning off Mod Organizer 2. And we'll try turning off SKYRIM again. Yeah, it doesn't want to let me out. Which may mean I might need to hard reboot this. My bad. Well, sorry about that. But you guys don't get to go to a wedding today because I'm not going to start up a new stream when I basically I'm going to have to hard boot it because I froze it up by changing files while I was playing the game. It's not your fault. I did it, and I knew that it could potentially, freeze the game up. It's not a good idea to change files while you're playing the game. Bad idea. And I knew it was a bad idea. I even said it was a bad idea before I did it. And now, but I was hoping that if it crashed or if it froze up, it was going to let me close the application out. But as you can see, it's not letting me close the application. If I go to SKYRIM and I right click and I go end task, it doesn't do anything. So yeah, it won't let me end it. It's probably because OBS hooked it. So, I mean, I can try to shut down OBS. So I'm going to try to shut the stream down, close Skyrim, start the stream back up, restart Skyrim. Let me see if that works. So either I'm going to be back in just a few seconds, or I'm not coming back if it doesn't work. So if it doesn't work,